Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive with some police chases. Back on the multiplayer, of course, for some chases. The way this one is going to work is I am starting. I should let people know that we are setting off. We're all starting in the city. The police cars are cruising around this city. I don't know where they're going to be. When they spot me, they are going to chase me, and there is basically one of two outcomes. They catch me and disable my car, or that's immediate company I didn't want. So yeah, they can win by catching me and disabling my vehicle. I can win by either getting away so that they can't no longer see me, or by disabling all of their cars, which is unlikely. Well, not disabling. I can't do damage. I'm in a little Miramar in this first round. It's not like Stop the Beast here. They will do a lot more damage to me in contact. I've got to use, theoretically, the slightly faster and slightly better handling car to get away. Oh! There's a Legrand there. That's not what I needed. That's got to be Officer Lado, I should imagine. I didn't do too much damage, which I'm grateful for, all things considered. My front left is a bit buckled. There are a bunch of cars behind me. I was really tempted. There was a path that I was tempted to try and drive up, although if my steering's a little funky, maybe not the best. There's just howls of the sirens behind. Come on, Miramar. You can do this. Oh, there's a Burnside. Yeah, you turn around. So they've got to be careful turning around like that, because they don't actually want to turn around in front of their entire group of cars, because the chances are you'll end up blocking your own people in. I'm trying to make it difficult for them to follow me through some of these. Oh, my car didn't like that. Right, I'm worried about getting T-boned. So I can't respawn, but neither can they. So they're not going to throw their cars crazily at me, because if they do, well, a miss, for example, they'll wipe themselves out. So they've got to be a little bit careful with how they approach this. I've got to be a bit careful as well, of course, because one mistake from me, and it's game over, basically. How fast can I go? How fast can I go with a damaged Miramar? That's the bigger question here. Oh, it doesn't really want to turn there, does it? Okay, they did not know quite where I was going, which is for the best. I don't think I wanted to go this way. This way doesn't look fun. This looks like kind of a dead-endy bit. There's going to be a car coming from the left, but I can't look that way, and I don't have the steering. I can hear sirens every which way. Come on, Miramar. Use that engine. I don't know what engine this has got. We've actually built a little bit of a gap. That's good. They will probably have something with more top speed than me. My steering is really unhappy at this point. Okay, we're going off-road. Didn't want to go here, but we are going this way. Don't know where this road goes. This was probably a poor idea. I've got no steering up there. Didn't want to go here. Oh, my oil pan's gone. I'm going to need to shake them quickly. Yeah, my handling is all sorts of bad now. Can we... They've actually have pushed me through there. Come on, Miramar. It's going to rev like crazy. I don't want to blow the engine up more than I have to. We're in a bad way here. We're not in a good shape. The engine is starved of oil, and this will not help it. Yeah, the steering damage was just a little bit too much for the car to deal with. It's still technically alive. We might be able to keep it going for a little bit, but it's... Well, that hit there wasn't too much worse than it was already. Oh, that thing is solid. I think we're in trouble. I think the Miramar is caught. There's still a gap. There's still a gap. They have not managed to pen the car in. Don't know why I'm going on dirt. Yes, let's take the rear-wheel drive classic car over some dirt here. I mean, the one thing I could hope is they might get a bit carried away trying to stop it. And I'm hoping I can take some with me here. Whoop! Go on! Eliminate a Grand Marshal or two! Please! I mean, it was a plan. If we can somehow get out of here, which we have successfully done. Oh, someone came with us. We might have actually eliminated a car. No, the Grand Marshals landed on their wheels. Although that one there is now over. Well, that one there's out. We've eliminated one Grand Marshal. In all the murk and dust... Oh, my engine's so bad now. In all the murk and dust, we might have got some confused, but there's still two following us. And my engine's going to go pop in a minute. It put up actually a lot more of a fight than I thought it was going to. Oh, I don't really steer properly in the slightest. I'm aware the engine is starved of oil. Please tell me they've crashed. If they lose me now and I can somehow manage to be sneaky, oh, it would be the most incredible victory of all time. I don't think it's going to work like that. I can hear sirens getting closer. There is a car right behind us. Oh, and it's catching as my engine dies. It's a slow death. I couldn't get a gear. It's a Chariot. Of all things, it's going to kill us. It's off. The engine. I think it might... Oh, no. There's a couple of other broken things. I think they might have nudged their Grand Marshals over to get them back going again. I guess that's one use of it. We are eliminated. The engine conked out. The little Miramar did very well, though, I have got to say. That did a hell of a job. This was only the opening round. This was the car that was likely to be the weakest, so to speak. So, there we go. Miramar has been caught. It was good fun, though. Put up a good fight. So, after an entertaining run, it was a good attempt by the Miramar, but we're going to have to go a little bit faster. We have got a 200px. This is the street-tuned 200px. So we're going to have more modern tyres. We're going to have a bit more power. Theoretically, just a better car overall. It's quite got strong... can't speak. Terrible English. It's got quite strong wheels, which is a plus point. They will bend, yes, but they do tend to hold on quite well. They used to. I don't know whether they still do. It's been a while since I've really crashed or used this car. On Driven to Destruction, it used to be quite good when it came to sort of having wheels bend but not fall off. So that could be very helpful. I'm going out this way. I'm not quite sure where this is going to put us. Oh, I know where this puts us out. I was tempted to go up this path last time. So yeah, we've got to be, say, mindful. We've got to be mindful, of course. We're in a sports car at the end of the day here. Where is... Oh, Christ, that's already there. That's less than helpful. All right, well, we will go. Okay, struggle to make that corner, so that's something at least. Now, I do not want to do any damage to my car this early on, if I can help it. It's going to get damaged, of course it is. There's no way to avoid that, really. However... Uh-oh. Officer Lado is here. Oh, and I have locked my brakes through there. Yeah, they're not quite... They're going to struggle to match this. In pristine condition, this is difficult to match, right? In terms of performance, which is to be expected. Oh, there's Burnside. That could have been quite bad for me, for them. Well, I mean, it would have been, they would have gone out, but we would be also out in that crash. Oh, didn't want to make that turn. Actually, that's not a very good turn. Don't want to go in the tunnel. We should outrun stuff in a straight line, but I don't want to risk that. There's a Grand Marshal. God, I can hear. It's just hearing the many sirens giving chase. That's just a lot of noise. I'm going to pretend that doesn't exist and not worry too much about it. At least that's what I want to do. No, instead, though, I'm trying to... He's tempting to try and go at a straight line. However, if I go at a straight line, the 800 series is quite quick by the looks of it. And even if I'm a bit faster than it, I'm hoping to eliminate them by weaving. Now, someone might go for a block hit if they've thought about it. Whether they're going to be able to get a car in time up here, they didn't. We are clear. So if they try and spread out and pin me in somewhere, you might go for that. I see the 800 series taking way too much speed, so we're going to bail on that. No, they were clever. They organised that. Or they did a sensible job with that. Oh, God, I've got to get... You can't afford... If I lock a brake, I can't afford to miss a turning, essentially, because if we lock it up, we are going to be in a whirl. If we lock it up and then have to go straight, we will lose so much ground. Now, I might have to start contemplating. Oh, like that, can't afford to do that. As you see, the 800 series has caught up massively. Oh, my frame rate's absolutely crapped itself here. And, right, reverse. Gears. Oh, we almost broke the clutch doing that. Christ, that was close. Yeah, it wasn't a great... There's a little bit of damage. The frame rate dying at a really critical juncture did not help matters. That's a curb. Right. New approach. Blinding speed, I think, is the way to go here. And see what happens. I mean, my hope is the 800 series is going to make a mistake. The rest of them won't keep up. We won't have the highest top speed here. I mean, we're not slow in this, but we won't have the greatest top speed. The only thing that will probably match us is that 800 series. Oh, don't know how much speed I can take here, because I don't know this bit of the map very well. We will, yeah, head out here. The 800 series was also, at the end of the day, the 800 series was conservative as well, which it kind of has to be. Don't know where this goes. Hopefully not a dead end. We may wreck ourselves here. Oh, the 800 series, a lot of understeer. I mean, I want to look back to see if it has a big accident. However, of course, I can't, because I've got to look where I'm going. Don't understeer into something solid. Can I be cheeky? Yes, but the chance of the 800 series missing that is pretty slim, although I can't see the 800 series. I can't see anything directly behind me at this point. I know what I'm going to try. It's going to be a very sneaky one if I make it work. If I don't make it work, oh god, we could be in a bit of trouble. I've got to remember where where the thing I'm aiming for is, because there could well be other police cars around. Can't see anyone at the moment. Oh, right, I found where I wanted to go. Will anybody know of what I have done here? I can hear sirens. It's a very sneaky plan, this. If it works. Do I have another floor to go up? Maybe. I mean, if this goes wrong, if they cotton on to what I'm doing, well, I have escaped this time! Because if I have cottoned on, if they cottoned on, they could literally just block the car park and I'd be stuffed. Oh, the J-turn might have broken the clutch. We were almost in trouble. The 200BX is victorious. We shall celebrate with some glorious donuts in the car park. That was hard work. We were very nearly in trouble. The 800 series must have had a crash on the motorway. Oh, bloody hell. That was intense and that was really hard work. But the little Japanese sports car, it did good. It did successfully get away. So, the Miramar might have failed. The 200BX did very well. Now we move up to a Sunburst. I've got a bit faster with this sports version. The cars giving chase have got a little bit faster as well, to be fair. So this should be an entertaining one. I've got all-wheel drive, which is nice. We've got plenty of traction. I mean, we've got a good handling car, this, at the end of the day. No one's allowed slick tyres, so yeah, we're probably going to be the best handling car here. We're maybe a little heavier than the 200BX. Don't know where the cars are going to be. So yeah, ideally we go to few into an early crash and then potentially bolt out of the city. Hello, Pazima. How are you doing? I can just hear a lot of Pazima wheel spin going on there. Oh, there's a couple of 800 series, I think, over there. I'm going to bolt this way. Thankfully, we have the braking. And it is one of the real difficulties of being, always is, getting your braking right. I mean, I haven't got any ABS or anything like that. The problem I have with ABS is sometimes when you have ABS on, the car just doesn't want to stop, so you kind of want to take it off, but then you always run the risk of big lockups. Oh, that was close. That was so close. I didn't want to go on the curb because I didn't want to bend a wheel, but I also didn't want to get pit maneuvered into the curb. Not making that corner. Do I have ABS on this? I do have ABS on this, okay. This actually isn't the worst ABS on a car, but yeah, it's always... It's always a difficult one of do you turn the ABS off or do you not, basically. This one we have got it, but you've got to be careful because occasionally it'll kick in and just not want to stop you. So yeah, oh, the Chariots had a big accident. That was the one car that was kind of close for the moment. Although I don't know how many other cars were there. And I've got to be very careful that we don't spin. Now, someone may be... I don't know whether anyone would be checking down here. No, I've still got a car following me at the moment. I can hear sirens going whizzing past. So I'm half tempted. We could go and... Oh, curb. I could play in the buildings. Maybe. No, they're probably going to see. They're probably going to have seen where I've gone. I was tempted to go, like, dive in those buildings. It's kind of like the... Oh, where's the actual road go? Oh! Didn't know what side that was going. That was the whole game of you don't want to commit to a move. Oh. Right, we're just playing silly buggers. Oh, didn't see that one. Did not see the extra police car turn up. Always look, but it's the difficulty with spinning cameras around and driving. You can't glance quickly to your left and right. Sunburst, run! They've all found you! Playing silly buggers in the dock was not a good idea. Blinding speed it is. Oh crap, blinding speed it isn't. Oh. Okay, this way will do. I didn't actually know what direction that car was facing when I committed to that. Can I get back out this way? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. That will work. That might be an immobilized car there. It's an odd place to be immobilized, and I don't quite know. It doesn't look immobile unless it was an accidental reset by someone, and it's just parked where it fell, if you like. So I'm preferring to. Oh, God damn it! That was close. Bumper, please get out of the way. I can just hear it sounds like a bubbly siren. I hope that makes sense. That's a really weird siren. That's like a bubbly sound is the best way I can describe that siren to somebody. But yeah, let's see. There was definitely someone approaching to try and cut me off there. We may have to go out of the city at some point. We've definitely immobilized at least one car. So yeah, my hope is to use the city to immobilize cars and then bolt when the numbers are thinned. I don't know if the 800 series is going to be able to match me in straight line speed. They're doing a pretty good job at the moment of holding on. Just well enough, basically. I think we're going to try a little bit of a breakaway. Well, provided I don't hit something or hit a roadblock at the moment. Oh! Massive accident back there. Bloody hell. That was a tremendous shunt for an 800 series. Up there. Oh, back end's going to let go if I'm not careful. Oh, dear. Oh. I can hear Bubbles, wherever the hell that is. It's Officer Bubbles. Somewhere. I don't know where they've gone. But, yeah. Right, I think it's time to make a run for it. I think I saw a snowman as well at some point, having an adventure. Snowman's day out was going on around there. Again, I was listening there for a siren I thought I heard, but I don't think it actually was. We have broken out of the city. Oh, no, don't go over there. Well, we're all-wheel drive, and I don't have a front bumper to get broken. So I guess we can go in here. Is there somewhere I can be sneaky in these houses? Because if I can't, I could be in real trouble. I have most definitely, thank God for that. I have most definitely escaped. The sunburst has been good. Yeah, we had a little bit of a scare. We had some dodging to do. Sunburst, very solid choice. Very solid choice. Exactly, we are free. We are free of the city. Basically did what I wanted to. We thinned the numbers in the city, made the break for it at the right time. There were certainly still other cars working. But yeah, we saw a couple of big crashes in those giving chase, but they could not quite match the might of the Sunburst. We have up next a very special vehicle. In fact, this was a Lado request. This is a Bastion. You might recognise it. This is the noisy Bastion from the Race the Flood. So this has a huge supercharger. And I say huge. It has a supercharger that makes a huge amount of noise. I presume it is a huge supercharger. Basically, what's going to happen is they are going to be listening for the whine of a supercharger, because it'll probably be screaming its way around the city. You'll find it. I did just wait to let them go before leaving my car parky construction yard area. No, shush! Be quiet! Be quiet! Be quiet, Barstow. You... Barstow? Bastion. You must behave. No boost for you. And then when a chase starts, all the boost imaginable will happen, and then we will just, yeah, draw all the attention in the world. I mean, it's bright orange. So the only difference with this from the Race the Flood version is this does not have slick tyres. It's on sport tyres, as are all the police cars, just for, I think, for balance sake, and because, you know, at the end of the day, we're doing these as sort of road cars, so to speak, and it wouldn't have slick tyres. So, yeah, we won't have as much grip in this, but I do have 800 horsepower and I weigh over 2 tons. It's a bit mad. Where is... So I'm not allowed to leave the city until a chase has been initiated. I don't really want to chase. Like, I'm enjoying life. Life is good. I hear someone. They're off to the right. Oh! Found someone. Right, time to go. Noisy. The howl of the Bastion will begin. Oh, that was very close as well. Right. Brake and make the corner. Brake and make the corner. Now, I have got all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive doesn't necessarily... Oh, God. I say all-wheel drive doesn't... It helps, but we have still got sport tyres, right? It's still... Oh, this is bad. Thankfully, I think that's broken. I think that might have broken itself on a curb. There is so much Bastion to get around a corner there. Christ! Okay, noisy, howly car. This is actually very difficult to drive. It's so much power trying to escape the back wheels of this. Oh, make the corner. And because I can use the power a bit here. There's a lot of cars lining up behind me. I could outrun them in a straight line. Don't go too fast down here. No. It's just that blip of the supercharger. It sounds awesome. The thing is, I can outrun in a straight. I've got to be really careful. The 800 series had a huge twitch. Got to be really careful I don't wreck it. This car is genuinely very, very fast. And if I go too quick, the chances of me actually making a mistake are quite great. Oh. Start. Start. Go, 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 go. That was bad. That was very bad. It just stalled it. Oh. Oh, that might have killed it. That may have killed it. There's a gap there which we can aim for. Oh, I've lost a front wheel. Yeah, it's the thing with a car like this is they are quite sensitive, and the second they get... Oh, that's a big drop. Okay. Bastion. We are not going very far here. Unless someone's broken behind us, we are not going to get away in this configuration. We're basically crabbing our way down the motorway at, well, alarmingly high speeds for the level of damage we've got in this. This shouldn't really be capable of doing this. It's not going to be capable of doing this for long. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be capable of doing that for long. It was already destroyed at that point. I think we lost... Did we lose a radiator early on? Very hot, very quickly. Which I don't know. Yeah, it was... The stalling was kind of the beginning of the end, slightly on that. Just one tag. One tag was all it took. for that one to get unhealthy, basically. Yeah, I pushed it hard trying to make a gap when it was wrecked. If I hadn't pushed it hard, we would have just been caught. So I don't think we were never getting away from that one at the end of the day. I was going to try and... Can I uncrash weld my car? Right, D-Series, go away. I was trying to have a look. I wanted to actually have a look at the damage on the car. The hit on the rock was a huge crash, but funnily enough, trying to do 100 mile an hour with a busted rear wheel and a busted front wheel, it's not so good. Yeah, a little unlucky. That's the way it goes with these chases. But the noisy Bastion is very killed. So for this final round, because the Bastion was a little bit of a letdown, we have got... well, this is going to be very difficult. It's a Bolide race car. This is the Group 5 Bolide. It is on slicks, which are better tyres than anybody else, but it's a Group 5 death trap, basically. Rear-wheel drive, huge amounts of power. I mean, there's aero to start with, but if we get knocked, that could come off and then be very difficult to drive. It'll be brutally fast in a straight line. It'll have a lot of corner grip in between sketchy moments. As long as I don't spin it, it's going to be, yeah, interesting. But of course, the other thing I've got to bear in mind is we're in a city, right? And while we will be good on the straights, this city is bumpy. This city has many curves and jumps as well, because we're on the West Coast USA, which means this is going to be difficult to get away. What I will have to do is employ my favourite tactic of blinding speed, and then pray we don't hit a curb, because if I hit a curb, I'm basically dead. I say that, actually, no, it might get away with it. I've got no ABS, of course, although I don't know if I'd want ABS. I feel like that might give this car issue. Either way, braking is going to be difficult, traction is going to be difficult, but it has also got 650 horsepower, which, if I can use all of it, it's going to be very quick. And it's really that game of trying to access the power without having a big accident. Essentially, there doesn't seem to be... I'm kind of safe down here. Do I actually want to go up there? Yeah, it seems safe. I'm avoiding curves. That's why I took a weird route around there. Because this front end is so low to the ground, it's going to get caught on stuff. God, I'm so nervous of the throttle in this car. Oh, that's a very broken 200BX already. Oh, that's had an accident somewhere. Right. Bolide. Blinding speed it is. And then much braking, and then a little bit more blinding speed. As the turbos chirp away there. Oh, God, blinding speed! And then all of the slowing down, and I've locked it up completely. Don't know if something's following, can't see if it is at the moment. I can definitely hear stuff. I feel like second gear is safer. Oh! There is a Chariot. I don't want to be up here. This is really bad for me because I really can't take much speed over these crests. Oh, I want to get out of... Oh! There's an 800 series struggling to stop. Yeah, I can't... The Chariot will carry more speed over these jumps than we can. I'm locking it up slightly through there. I've got to get off the hilly part. This bit here is slightly less hilly. Oh... God, get down, get down, get down, get down. Right. I'm going to take a left. I can still hear sirens beckoning in the background. Use power, then use brakes. Oh, jeez. He's going to let go at some point here. He's 100% going to snap and want to murder me at some point. And of course, the cars giving chase, they can be way more aggressive on the curves. It's so fun just having that power to unleash when it's lined up to do so. Oh, where is the way out of here? Wide berth of curbs. Cherry is still there. We will unleash some performance from the car up here, but don't, for the love of God, don't bin it on the... I think it's Brazen following us with that car. There's a couple of them. we can unleash... I've got to be a little careful, though, of unleashing too much fury here. That's why... Okay, well, that thankfully is stuck. So the reason I've got to be careful is if they are able to, they can maybe get a car out here. Still got someone following me. I want to go very fast down here, but I also don't want to have an accident. Because it's tempting just to mash the throttle and go. Can I be really sneaky here? No, I'm not far enough away. Where is... Oh, no. Okay. Actually, never mind. Change of plan. I have the speed to accelerate back up. I thought this was a dead end. I don't actually think it is. Oh, okay. Don't want to go in the tunnel because I don't know where that goes. Okay, there's an 800 series in the pursuit as well. We can use the speed once more down here. I should be safe. Because, yeah, like if I go in the tunnel, that's fine, but you're not actually going to get away in the tunnel because it's just a single route. You can only go one way. I say that, and we're ending up in a tunnel that I didn't want to go in, and I don't know how tight the corners are. Sounds good through here, that's for sure. I think one of them might have crashed. I have a feeling that Chariot may have binned it in the tunnel. Oh, I've locked the brakes again. Rear locking is a massive concern there. I can hear them. We saw one. Where are they? Where on earth are they? There's definitely some sirens around. I think I'm going to run into... Do I run into them? Does this road loop up to where that 800 series was going? I'm not 100% sure. I can definitely still hear sirens. Yeah, this motorway heads back to the city. I've now lost any sirens. There could be an 800 series anywhere around here. Or there could be any other cars anywhere around here. Oh, God. I mean, I'm still really nervous about this car. I'm still barely, using any throttle. Because I know how savage this vehicle can be. Don't know where I want to go. Sunburst found me. Could we... Is this a twisty road? No, that's not a twisty road. I wanted a twisty road. We've not got a twisty... Well, I don't know if I do want a twisty road, actually. This thing is an absolute death trap. So, it's a bit sketchy. Oh, like that. Oh, behave. Christ, that sunburst will be much... It won't be as fast as we are, but it will be more composed in some instances. Can we not spin? Yeah, the sunburst has gained a little bit because I was just taking it slightly carefully. Okay, no. Bolide, behave yourself. So we know 200BX is out, we think. That's wrecked. I don't know if anybody else wrecked out of the chase. I'm going to guess the Chariot. It was behind us. Oh, don't know where Burnside is going to go. That is going to fire up the old sirens. God, that is very loud. That will be... Oh, no! Ooh. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, that has done something. It's not the worst. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse damage to the bolide. That is the danger. That is always the challenge in Beam. As I was saying, curbs. Curbs are such a big problem for us. I mean, these jumps are a problem as well. Make that corner. The front end was just bottoming out there. Do we still track straight? Relatively straight at the moment. Can I could use the tunnel. I could bomb my way through the tunnel that's coming up. The one with the construction work out the front. I think that's here, yeah. Will the Burnside be close enough to see me go in here? I think so. Yeah, definitely saw us. Understeer, get away from that curb. Will it know what way I've gone here? Probably not. I'm tempted to be sneaky and try and turn around and go back the way I've come, but if it has followed me, I will be just driving into a heavy car. Don't know if it saw. Do not know where it went. Oh, I've got so much understeer. Something's unhappy and broken in this car. Steering-wise. Oh, I think that tunnel still comes out the same place, whichever way you go, maybe. Oh, we did it! Burnside may have crashed. Oh, good God, that's so... So, there was one brush on the curb, and that gave us so much grief with this car. One brush on a curb. Oh, and I can't even get on the pier for a finish, because it's broken the front end. And now you see... That is why there is so much performance in this car, but in a city... chase scenario, it is so difficult to access that performance. It is not a getaway. See, despite the fact that this was successful and the Bastion got and failed miserably, I think if I had to choose, I would take the Bastion. I think that would be the way that I would go. I mean, the Sunburst is probably the best of all of them, but we have it. Yeah, police chases on Beam is a lot of fun. With a car like this, it's horrifically difficult. With things like a Sunburst, a little bit better, but the damage always makes this highly entertaining. Ah, crashing has fixed my bumper so we can finish on the pier. There we go. But yeah, this has been an awful lot of fun. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.